Okay, so when you think of rain, you're probably picturing water, right? Little droplets falling from the sky. But what if I told you that on a planet, right here in our own solar system, the clouds drop something a whole lot more precious? What if the forecast called for a shower of actual gems?
And no, I'm not being poetic. This isn't a line from a song or some sci-fi movie. The science, the models, the lab experiments, they all point to this one absolutely mind-blowing reality. Deep inside Neptune's atmosphere, it literally rains diamonds. Yeah, I know what you're thinking. No way. How is a planet-wide downpour of diamonds even possible? It sounds completely made up, right? Well, the answer is just as wild as the idea itself, and it all comes down to the extreme, violent nature of Neptune. See, to understand how you get something as insane as diamond rain, you first have to understand the factory where it's made. And trust me, Neptune is nothing like Earth. It is a world of incredible, unbelievable extremes. And when I say storms, I'm not talking about a breezy day. We're talking about winds whipping around at over 1,000 miles an hour. We're talking about pressures so intense, they would crush anything we could send there. It's this insane environment, this planet of storms, that creates the perfect high pressure cooker for making gems. All right, so we've got our location, this chaotic, stormy planet. Now, what's the recipe? How do you actually forge solid diamonds out of the atmosphere of a gas giant? Well, it turns out it all comes down to a few key ingredients and one very forceful step. So here's how it works. The process starts with a really simple ingredient that Neptune has tons of: methane gas. Just a carbon atom with 4 hydrogen atoms hanging on. But deep, deep inside the planet, the atmospheric pressure gets absolutely crushing. We're talking hundreds of thousands of times greater than what we feel on Earth. This insane force literally rips the methane molecules apart. It tears the hydrogen atoms away, leaving the carbon all by itself. And then, under that same crazy pressure, those lonely carbon atoms get squeezed together so tightly that they lock into that super strong crystal structure we all know as a diamond. It's just an incredible transformation when you think about it. You start with this, one of the most basic compounds you can find, methane, a simple gas, but you put it under the planet's immense force, and you get this, a literal shower of gems. And scientists think these aren't tiny little specks either. They could grow to be millions of carats in size before they get too heavy for the atmosphere to hold up, causing them to rain down, down, down toward the planet's core. Okay, so we've covered the how. The science is wild. But let's just take a second here to really picture the what. Let's put all these pieces together and just try to imagine what it would actually look like to see this happening. I mean, forget water droplets. Imagine looking up into the swirling, deep blue clouds of Neptune and seeing sparkling diamond showers. Glistening, solid gems just falling through the sky, a constant, glittering rainstorm going down into the darkness. It's a perfect illustration of just how wonderfully alien other worlds can be. And really, that's the heart of what Neptune is. It's not just some boring, distant blue dot in space. It's a dynamic, violent, and, in its own weird way, a strangely beautiful world. A true planet of storms and gems, where the weather isn't just powerful, it's priceless. It really gets you thinking, doesn't it? I mean, if diamond rain is actually happening on a planet in our own solar system, what other seemingly impossible, incredible wonders are hiding out there in the vastness of the universe, just waiting for us to find them?